It's a Texas weather discussion video for Friday, the first day of February. I'm Donovan Neal. Lots of clouds this morning and a little bit of areas with fog as a result of the mist and drizzle and clouds this morning. But then we warm very mildly to the 60s later today, and then the rest of the weekend should be dry for the most part with very mild temperatures, and even early next week should be a bit sunnier with mild temperatures as well. So let's check things out. This is the upper air look across the continental United States this morning. You can see we have that polar vortex that's basically rotating off to the east. Finally, good riddance with that thing. Zonal flow here. Temperatures earlier this morning are already in the mid 50s across the North Texas region this morning. And when you see mid 50s, that means it's already going to be a very mild afternoon. It'll feel very good this afternoon around the nation. Much of the coldest air is still locked in Canada. Some places like Green Bay, Wisconsin, still starting their day in the negatives, but places like Chicago, Minneapolis, St. Paul are actually starting their day. Near zero, are basically starting their day above zero, which for the first time in a couple of days, which is pretty good. Across the watch warning map, winter weather still has some winter weather advisories in effect for parts of the Ohio River Valley and parts of the northeastern United States, but down here in the south we remain pretty quiet. On the convective outlooks, maybe some thunder for the central 2/3 of the state into parts of southern Mexico and Arizona, New Mexico and Arizona, and even parts of eastern Florida coast, but other than that, no organized severe weather is expected. Tomorrow, we could see some thunder. The highest chance of thunder down to the south near central Texas through the deep south, but no organized severe weather is expected. And pretty much the same deal, only a small area of thunder for parts of western Colorado. Precipitation for the next 7 days. Heaviest rains remain pretty much in California. Down here, amounts still just at or above the half-inch range for much of North Texas. The further east you go, the heavier the rain you'll get. That's anything that we'll see this weekend, and maybe even parts of next week as well, with another cold front coming through. So let's go on to the mall output. This is the O6Z run the GFS fell this afternoon at noon today. You can see we have that polar vortex tapering off and rotating off to the northeast. Down here, that looks relatively dry with the clouds. As a result of these clouds and a little bit of moisture, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few showers at times during the afternoon hours, but I think we should be mostly dry throughout the day. Highs mostly in the mid 60s. Here's Saturday's weekend begins. Moisture starts to increase from the east, and as you can see, as a result, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few showers at times, but nothing too widespread. Again, highs in the mid 60s. And here's Sunday. That moisture starts to clear out by the afternoon. We start the day with clouds, but we might see sun by Sunday afternoon. We'll keep the high in the low 70s. With the mix in sun, the clouds by the afternoon hours. But then we get to Monday of next week. Monday, that all the activity remains off to the east, and I think that have the biggest chance of a few showers will remain off to the south. I think Monday should be mostly sunny and dry, highs in the mid 70s. Tuesday, I think we should be dry as well. Mix of sun and clouds, highs in the mid 70s. And Wednesday, a cold front is due in here by Wednesday afternoon, and as a result of that, we'll see an uptick of a few showers by the afternoon hours. We turn mostly cloudy. Highs will be in the mid 50s by then. And Thursday, look at that. You can see we have another 1030 millibar high pushing down another front by that time, and you can see the rain, you can see all the wintry weather on the back side of that thing. And here's a week from today, Friday the 8th day of February. You can see we have that trough, you can see we have that trough in the east western United States, and down here that looks like a wet, cold day on next Friday, with a little bit of icing for parts of Oklahoma. But if we go to the European model, it shows absolutely nothing for us on Friday next Friday. So for me, I'm going to leave a dry forecast for now until we have better model agreement on what may happen on Friday. So let's go on to the in 10 days. This is Monday, the 11th of February. We have that new trough off to the north, and down here. We're still relatively wet by Monday of next week. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days, coming off the European ensemble, we pretty much stay very, very mild through Wednesday. But then we have that cold front come through Wednesday afternoon, and then we solidly drop into the 50s, then even more further down into the 40s, and after that, I think we should stay in the 50s and low 60s as we head into mid February. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today on Mornings in the Blog. My next video will be posted at around 7 a.m. Monday morning. If you can, catch local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend, and Godspeed.